Good morning, everyone. Namaste. It is I, Gina Louisa, here, just helping to raise the vibration of our collective consciousness. Today is the 8th of February of 2016, and it is a brand new year. It's the Chinese New Year. We have begun the year of the red monkey. Yeah, we're all going to be charged with energy, where we come out of the time of the sheep. The sheep's pretty much go where the shepherd tells them to go, and they eat in this pasture, and they say, what I'm saying? They let the dog push them this way and push them that way, and they pretty much go as, yeah, we'll go. Um, Not anymore. Well, last year maybe we were taking it a little easier, we weren't seeing the path of ourselves last year. We were knowing there were the great changes going on last year. A transformation of every little cell in this. Now we've stepped into the year of the red monkey. That's like, bing, swinging along, and what's over there? What's over there? But the thing about the red monkey is, yes, they are about, exploring, and they know well the forest that they're in. Okay? They know which trees bear what fruit and when it's gonna ripen. They know where the other troops of primates are, what type of primates, and where, and they know all about who's in this has got the dominant males there, and there's a they know everything. Okay, the red monkeys, they're all about their community. They work as a collective body, kind of like the sheep. They're a collective body that swims along like a school of fish that swims along. You see that the sheep, they kind of move along. The dog can push them this way or that way, but they move along as a one. Same thing with the red monkey, kind of. A little different, of course. They have family units, okay, and the small family unit, and then they have a larger community of units, of family units. You see what I'm saying? But they work together as a community for the betterment of the entire tribe, and that's the energy we're stepping into in this year of the red monkey. This year, we are seeing ourselves as an individual unit now, not so much part of, like, the way that, where the sheepdog can come along and push you along this way or that way. We are like, sense of self. I see who I am. I know who I am. And I see myself as a part of my collective. Do you see? We're starting to really see that and feel that. So the year of the red monkey, people. Yes, you're starting to recognize that you are on this earth with me, okay? And we share this earth, and the abundance of the universe is here. We're starting to realize that lack and fear are lies. And that all we have to do is simply change the way we think, simply change the way we do things, and we can go from being held down with nothing and lack to being free with everything. So, as each one of us step up into our own freedom, and it sounds easy to say, right? But how do we do it? How do we actually do it? Because you still get up in the morning and you still have to go to work, right? You still have to do the things you were doing, and still got to pay your bills, and still got to, eat food, and I mean, we still have to do things, right? We still have to buy food and pay bills and get up and go to work. And it's like, Gina, how is anything different, really? But it is different, okay? Because even though right now it's still things are still in the same physically, you still have to go to work, right? You still have to pay your bills. There's still such a thing as this currency. It's still around. But our minds, our consciousnesses see that the earth is here, and that the game is just a game, you see. But we see the reality now. And little by little, with trust, and as each one of us interact with each other and say Namaste to each other, you say, the shifting of the power, where before, say it was as if we were forbidden to use plugs. There's this great, like, say, existence, aliveness, okay? And there's an outer ring of electricity, which is knowledge and understanding. We're inside like a whole bunch of little electronic units, okay? And our plugs were caught with, like, clip, 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 clip. And no more clubs, okay? So we had no way to plug into our infinite energies. We had no way to plug in. But then, I know with me, 1960, when I was born April the 4th of 1960, and I don't know what time. But I was born with a little plug. Not only was I born with a plug, but my brother Frankie was also, he was born just totally connected, and didn't even need to plug in. But he plugged me in. And then he went to the other side to hold my plug up there. You see what I'm saying? And now I'm like stuck there, and it's fused, and there's no way to unplug. And so now I'm feeding all that energy down into the world. Not down, but out into the world. Out into the world, right? Higher vibration, higher mind, thinking high thoughts and wonderful thoughts. And then you can see the feeling, the love just rippling out across the whole world and rippling back to me now. I'm starting to ripple back to me now. People have higher minds now. We're starting to forget about the illusions. See? Starting to understand that low vibrational thoughts are just getting nowhere. Even if it is a self-serving, we say that the low vibration is a self-serving thing. It's in fear. It's terrified. Okay? But even, here's what we all need to understand. Even the worst of the worst, the low vibration, just is only instinctually self-serving, which is how it was created to do. like a termite, there it is, created to eat the wood. It's gonna it's gonna eat the wood. That's what's created to do. When it was created to do this, it was because wood boils, and it needs to be reacclimated into the energy system. Now that wood becomes a house, and the same termite is kind of destroying another creature's. It's a different perspective of things. Like that, little device that you plug into the wall, and it emits a frequency that the pests must go. I have been turned on, as it were, on this earth with a frequency that pests must go. And that's just plain and simple. It's just the way it is. We all know that, the 26,000-year breath, I call it, it gets pulled from one end of energy and then pulled in another end of energy, and then it's, like a great breath. Influences by this, and then influenced by this, and then influenced by this, and then influenced by this. It's hard to describe, but we have left the influence of fear, where we were cut off, and now we're plugged in. And now it's like, oh wow, lots of little beings born with plugs. And those born with plugs are repairing their plug. Hey, if I just do this, this, and this, and take that, hey, I can fix it. Hey, it works. You know what I'm saying? We're all starting to be able to plug in. And now it's like, well, boom, vibrating at that higher consciousness. You can't show me the differences anymore. You know what I'm saying? You can't focus on the differences. Like, that those people have lighter skin, or those people have darker skin. Let's go kill them. And we're like, whoa, no. Wow, let's go get to know each other. Let's learn to speak each other's languages. Let me look into those big dark eyes, or those big blue eyes, or green eyes. Let's exchange, let's fascinate over the colors of our skin. Isn't it awesome to look at our skins when we touch each other, and lay my arm next to your arm? Isn't it wonderful? Let's get to know each other. I want to hear your perspective. I want to hear, your stories, your ancestral stories, and compare them to my ancestral stories and my beliefs. And let's find the common ground. It's like, yes, it's all common ground. You know what common ground is? That I love my children, and you love your children, and I love my pets and animals on earth, and you love your pets and animals on earth, and we do love each other. See what I'm saying? If we all love, I love my children, you love your children. Well, there. That's all I need to know. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I love God, you love God. I don't care what you call it, or what your traditions are, or the name, blah, 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 blah. We all love the good. We all love to love. We all laugh, and we all dance, and we all listen to music, and we all taste luscious foods and share our ideas, and we are one. Hello, my beautiful, beautiful earth. We are one, okay? So we're washing away our differences, and our differences are only those things will inspire and inspire, you see? It's like, as I get to know each different culture, it's like, wow, how did you do that crazy dance that you just did? Let me hear that music, and that which just came out of your mouth, define it for me so that I may learn to speak your language. Let's homogenize this earth in a level 1 consciousness. I am here to do that very thing for us. So here I am, Gina Louisa, just a force to be reckoned with. I love you. No, and I shouldn't even say a force to be reckoned with, because there is no reckoning. I am the reckoning. See what I'm saying? The truth, the way, the light, as they say. That's what I follow. That's what everyone out there who's got twinkling, smiling eyes and willing to get up and do and help and be. Those who love to grow the natural from the earth and share the abundance. Beautiful, wonderful earth. She's not dying. She's just being born. Or maybe we have a little bit of a pest infestation, but I am like those drops you put on the back of the dog's neck. No, I'm like the collar, more like that, emitting a frequency that evil isn't allowed in the realm of the goddess. It just can't. It's not. There's nothing we have to do. There's nothing you have to do that turn around and, other than take off the glasses, where you put on the glasses and see what's wrong with everybody. Oh, my son this. Oh, my daughter this. Oh, my boss that. Oh, my husband this. Oh, my wife that. Blah, blah, blah. And you're looking with these glasses trying to pick out what's wrong with everything. If you take off those glasses and just chuck them away, okay? And put on those glasses where you see the good in everything. Because you got to look within first. And every time you want to turn on and say, oh, my daughter this and my son that and my husband this and my... You know what? Let's look at self. Let's look at self. Where are you? Are you in a place where you're going to just... The fault isn't anywhere other than focus. It's which channel are you watching? You're watching the channel where everything's wrong. Oh, I love this channel. I get to bitch and complain. Man, and then like everybody joins in and you have this big, huge bitch fest, right? No more bitch fests, okay? I don't want to hear it anymore. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to step into my presence, I don't want to hear you bitching and complaining at me. Because, like, you know, it's you and your focus that's wrong. That's all. There's nothing wrong with all these other people you're complaining about. These other people are just going about their lives, man. You're going to change your focus. It's your focus that needs to change. So focus with happy glasses. Put on the rose-colored glasses, please. You know? Let's put on the Gina-colored glasses. Yeah. Oh, wow. Aren't the plants beautiful? Can you feel the not? Oh my God, it's snowing. Look at this mess. Oh my God. There's a zillion little crystalline structures of pristineness cleansing the air, bringing the high vibrational crystalline vibration to the earth. There's just the way, why do you think big dogs go off and they play in the snow? A deer will even go off and play in the snow. A bear will even go off and play in the snow. Why? Because it brings such a high vibration. It really does. Let that high vibration into your lives. Each one of you. Don't care. It's not up to anybody else. It's up to each one of us. Individually. Let that high vibration in. See the abundance. And be so willing to share of yourself, and accept others. So, please share ideas with each other, share time with each other. I love you all, and I'll see you in the morning.